I'm Shea.
And I'm Shealyn.
And this is Shea Scare Lounge. We think. We're really not sure today. It's a weird day. We're talking about, obviously, Halloween Ends here. And so it took me like 2 days to watch it.
Really?
I watched it and then I paused and I went and did stuff and I came back and I was just like,
Why? I mean, you just didn't like it, or you thought it was slow?
I thought it was slow. Yeah, I mean, Michael doesn't show up for 30 minutes in the movie, which is fine.
I thought it was longer.
I think
Is it 30?
It's 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I've heard people say like 50 minutes, or maybe he is physically there. I don't know.
I think when we see him, it's 30 minutes in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have my own feelings about this movie. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. And apparently I was the only one who loved Halloween Kills. I thought everybody loved
Halloween
that movie.
Kills.
Okay.
It should have ended there.
Well, but so many like people even that I know are like, oh, that one sucked too. And I was like, what? I remember I went to the theater. I loved that one. Like, so I had high hopes for this one, and not saying that I hated it. I've actually watched it probably 20 times now because it's growing on me. Like now I'm getting more into it, but Halloween Kills right away I loved. That's my favorite of this trilogy, if that's what you want to call it. We saw, somebody break it apart and say that it's not a trilogy, that David Gordon Green was emulating Halloween 1 and 2 being something, and then this one being more like Halloween 3 with a separate plot. So separate yet connected. But I don't know. I don't hate it. I love the soundtrack. Incredible soundtrack. Dead Kennedys, the Cramps. That song when they're on the motorcycle, that Johnny Goth song, I love. I added it to my car playlist. I don't necessarily like the two main characters.
Okay, so so my favorite thing. So Stephen King had tweeted that it's really a character-driven movie. It's not just about Michael Myers. And you had texted me, it's a very character-driven movie. I just didn't like any of the characters.
Exactly. It's like,
and I went, that is the most perfect thing ever.
Because it's mostly about Allison and Corey, who I don't necessarily care about, especially Corey. Like, I mean, the opening scene's great. I'm not saying it's great, like a child dies, but that was a very great, wow, oh my gosh, this movie
I loved it. That is the best thing of this movie was the first 15 minutes. A kid got belted off the front. Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't a little shit. Yeah. So I'm not I wasn't, I didn't shed a tear, but they kind of went downhill after that for me, I guess.
Yeah. I was getting some weird vibes halfway through. Like, are we trying to make him the killer now? What is going on? I was so
or is it a
confused
love story?
Right. I was like, I'm so confused in so many different directions here. But yeah, so, and is it me? Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again to go, did I understand things correctly? Because it's very all over the place. And our characters aren't really doing an arc. They're going on a rocket. It's
and they get worse. You kind of grow to hate, or at least I did, both of the main characters. They're both turn into turds. So
exactly.
Yeah, it didn't. The only thing that was kind of cute is Laurie Strode's little romance rekindling with.
What I totally want to see more of that. Why?
I think everybody did. Yeah.
We should see more of that. They talk in the little grocery store, and then at the end, I'm like, why are we not touching base more on that? I would rather watch them have a love story. And then Michael comes in rather than these two people.
It was just weird. And then the kid's mom, Corey's mom, which of course it's explaining kind of why he is the way he is, but that woman was just terrible. So and hard to watch, So I don't know. Parts of this movie didn't win me over like Halloween Kills. I feel like Halloween Kills. The couple, the guys who live at Michael Myers' house, I love them. They're my dream.
Right. They're
That's
the best.
what I aspire to be. There's getting charcuterie board,
Right?
smoking weed, dancing, like
They were
spooky
great.
records.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what Halloween should be. This is perfect. I want to be these guys.
Yes, I love them. I
wasn't.
was like, they're my favorite, and I was very bummed when they died. I was really actually really disappointed when they died. I was like, they should have
Big John, Little John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, they had to die, but
Mhm.
nobody really won me over in that way in this movie.
No, everyone's an a-hole. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
especially
is
the teens.
Yeah, so
I hate them.
yeah, they needed to die. We knew they were gonna die from the minute go.
I was fine with them dying. Yeah.
But it was just like, okay, so he absorbs Michael's rage, and now he's like Michael Myers.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
What? That's too much. I'm not okay with that.
Like, yeah, and similar to in my like a 28 Days Later, where like they're infected with rage and like
right.
that's
no.
But he wasn't even infected. He was just like touched by Michael Myers, right? And then he sees like the flashes of what's going to happen, or everything's happened. And I mean, he had some angst obviously going on.
Right. And I think the moral of the story is like everyone in the town turned their back on these characters, and then they went nuts.
How about just like move away? Like, I know it's mentioned and that's their plan eventually, but like, why didn't you do that before?
Why not before? And I love that she's like, oh, I knew I was drawn to you before I knew you. Okay, correct.
Yeah, that was weird too.
And then apparently she just has bad choice in men because Doug's a dick.
Ew, how old is Doug supposed to be? Can we talk about that? Like, I thought that was supposed to be like her dad's friend or something when he pulled her over, and then they were supposed to have dated. I mean, pickings are slim in a small town, but
not like just ballsy enough to go, look, I'm not dating you anymore. Please leave me alone.
Yeah. Well, she was being nice. Maybe she wanted to go back. I don't know. I
understand not burning bridges and all, but
he's
obviously
you don't want to.
Whatever.
Yeah, he was at least 45, and I think she's like 21. So definitely not.
There was just a lot of angry, weird things in this, and no one's explaining anything to anybody, and everybody's mad at Lori. I'm like, why did you want to buy a house here? I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, especially her, you think she would have got them out of there? Or does that question come up? Does she say we wanted to stay where the parents were? I don't even know, but it's a wash.
I think it was mentioned that, we stayed or whatever, and no one questions why. I'd be like, why are you here? Because she leaves the store, and the girl from the last Halloween Kills is there, and she can't talk and in a wheelchair, and her sister starts yelling at her.
Too.
And I was just like,
I don't like them in this movie, but I liked them in the first one. The dynamic of that lady and her husband that dies. Like, she's flying the little thing, and they're just annoying each other. Married couple.
Mm-hmm.
Could have sworn she would have died with all those wounds, but
clearly not. She's in a wheelchair and can't talk anymore. But I understand people needing to blame somebody, but if you as a whole, as a town, know what happened here, and that Lori is not like the person who's responsible for this, why are you taking all your anger out on her? Because she is clearly also a victim.
Yeah.
And it's still supposed to be his sister, right? Like, he's still wanting to kill his sister. Like, that's supposed to be her.
Yeah.
So
I think this one, it goes Halloween 1, 2, and then it jumps to these 3. So yeah.
So that's why I thought, and I was like, am I mistaken? Because people got weird dialogue in here, or maybe it's just the idea of gossip over 40 years that it gets mixed up. Because the DJ comes out and he yells at Corey and like, I know who you
ugly
are,
motherfucker,
kid killer person. And then he tells Lori like, this is all your fault because you made fun of him. Was it Allison or was it Lori? I thought you said something to Lori.
Allison's out there it's when they're up on top of
the roof,
being romantic, and he jumps off, he's like, I'm not afraid of mortality.
And he hurts himself, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
He's an idiot. That guy is an idiot the whole time. Like,
the whole
least
time.
likable face of
and I'm
character
just,
ever.
Is it me that I'm like, I don't find that attractive, or I'm like,
no,
why are we
I've
on
asked
the roof?
multiple people.
This is not sexy.
But
I will fall and hurt myself.
He's like, you ugly motherfucker. And I think somebody else calls him ugly. The kid called ugly ass boy babysitter. I was like, this poor guy. Like,
okay, can we talk about the a-hole kid at the beginning? Oh my God.
He's the worst.
Oh my God. I don't understand. And okay, I kind of understand, but I don't really. Like, his character went from like kind of like a kid, like a normal kid, to all of a sudden some teenager who had beef with this dude. Like, I'm just like, wait, your mom was like, he's pretty much wetting the bed because he's scared of the dark. Don't
and he'll go to bed by
movie.
8:45.
Right. So he lets him watch a scary movie, which we should have had like a part where the kid turns to the babysitter and is like, okay, they're gone. Let's play, or let's do get into trouble, or let's put on a scary movie. Right. To show that he's really not that scared. Or something. So he's sitting there, he looks scared during the movie, and then like Corey says something, and then all of a sudden the kid is like, well, Michael Myers doesn't kill kids, he only kills babysitters. And then he starts cussing him out, and I'm like, wait, did I miss something? I feel I missed a step.
I think he just got an attitude because Corey told him like, oh, we should turn this off, it's like not for kids. And I know kids get mad when you tell them that because they think they're adults, And so then he was like going into defense mode, but also then he grabs the knife. Like, that kid turns into like a haunted little shit,
right?
And then he's like up there and the dramatic fall and everything. Like, it's pretty intense.
Right.
Great opening scene though.
It is. It really is. And then so he locks Corey in the attic. I get Michael Myers terrorized everybody a year ago. But why are you that scared?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Are you
I thought the kid at first was supposed to be Michael Myers. I was like, oh, what? How's this working out? And then I guess Corey comes in with the black eyes.
Right.
The devil's eyes.
He gets beat up, and he gets whatever, and I'm just like,
then he kills that poor bum.
Right.
The homeless guy. Like, damn.
And then
or Michael Myers kills that I'm kind of confused.
Well, he stabs the bum and then drags him in, gives him to Michael to do something with. I don't know.
But so the murders, Corey's doing it, right?
Or majority.
Michael is doing, or are they the same?
They don't. They're okay. So most of the murders are actually Corey.
Yeah.
Okay. So he kills the bum. He kills. He doesn't kill Doug. Michael Myers kills Doug.
Oh, okay.
He just like pushes him into the sewer or whatever.
Okay.
And then the doctor and the nurse.
Oh yeah.
Corey kills the doctor. Corey kills the doctor, and Michael Myers is there with him and kills the nurse.
Got it. Okay.
And then the teenagers and the stepdad, that's Corey.
That was the best like meme I saw, is like picturing him with Michael Myers on the back of the motorcycle. They just put Michael Myers mask over Allison's head because it was like, realistically, how is Michael getting around town on Corey's motorcycle?
And then I'm all bummed out. So then there's the ending with like Corey, who is clearly just like a psychopath at this point.
Yeah.
And then Lori, and they have their little brawl, and then Allison comes in and it's like, oh my God, what have you done? And I'm like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this girl because she's so fucking stupid. How are you blaming your grandmother for all of this?
Yeah,
like she did something. And then Michael comes in and tries to kill everybody, and then at the end we take his mask off, and it's like this old dude with like no hair, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, he had to be old because he was older than Lori.
Yes, I get it.
And she's old. What you want him to look like?
What's he doing? Taking calcium pills, steroids? Like, what the hell? Why is he so strong? I don't even understand.
Somewhat inhuman. I don't know.
Yeah, and then how they kill him. I'm like, this is like everyone was against Lori, but we're totally gonna go watch this. Like,
yeah,
or throw him in the incinerator or some shit, whatever.
Like the whole town procession,
right?
Over. It was like what do you call that? It's what they do to Steve Buscemi in Fargo. What is it? A meat cut? What? Not meat cutter. What the hell is that called?
I don't know. It's like it's like a big grinder.
There's a term for it though. It's like I forget what it is, but yeah, that's the only way to like fully know he's gone. I thought maybe she was gonna jump in there too or something.
I was really just morbid. Like, what is going on? But yeah, and then they all stand around watching, and I'm like, y'all were assholes to me. Like, I don't understand.
Then she's the hero.
Right.
Well, so how are we rating this?
You want to do knives or you want to do Michael Myers masks?
I don't know. I think we should do is Jamie Lee Curtis month. We got to do Laurie Strode's.
Okay, we could do it. We'll do like a different Laurie for whatever. Let's do Laurie Strode.
For the one that you're gonna give it. No,
right. What are you? I'll do it like one. No, I'm doing like I will say two. Just because I really like the opening kill
of the child.
You have no idea. Which is interesting, I thought, because normally kids don't die in these movies. The kids are usually spared unless of course they're a-holes.
But they were like, no, we're opening with the death of a child. But nobody's really that sad because he was a really bad kid.
Right.
It was terrible. I'm gonna do 3. I still think it was like watchable, and like I said, I've watched it more and more now, and it's growing on me. I thought it was a very satisfying ending. It actually ended. So
yeah, I do. Yeah,
and the soundtrack.
And you like the soundtrack. I do think that they should have ended it at Halloween Kills. We had great cameos by everybody. Yeah. Then they all died. It was great. You should have ended it there, but whatever.
Yeah, that is what it is. Until next time.
Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. Also, if you feel like you want to donate to us because we're poor, you can go to our website at SheaScareLounge.com.
I'm
and there's the thing all the way at the bottom. There's a variety of ways to do it. You can buy us a coffee or whatever.
Yes. Wait,
yeah, we're poor. So.
Coffee. Oh, before I go, I wanted to show my from Hot Topic. They sent me a little Halloween. Oh, dang
yeah, I don't see you. You were gone. You have disappeared.
How do I get a little?
Put it in front of you. Put it in front of you. Put it in front of you.
That I am. All right. All right. It's not meant to be. But I'll take some photos.
Take pictures and send it to me, and I'll put it on top of it because that's Halloween forever.
I'm done.
You're glitching out.
So
Halloween sent you. So Hot Topic sent you a thing.
Yeah, Halloween forever little gift box for movie night. So I thought, how
what's
perfect. In it? We've got. I haven't fully opened it yet. A whole bag.
Oh, candy. Lovely. That's
candy
great.
And goodies in there. Oh, cool. I just disappear again. We got some little some popcorn.
Popcorn. Do you pop it or is it already popped?
It's in the other bag, so it's gonna have to be popped. That would be interesting if it was just in there like stale.
Wait, is it in there?
And a nice little blanket.
Oh,
so very sweet. I'll take some photos because the background is not agreeing with me here.
No, it is. You have glitched out many times here.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, I came back. I can lean back and then I'm.
Hi, I'm Shay.
Okay. And I'm Shealyn.
Shut up. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna do it again.
My time is really.
Okay, so stop talking. I'm Shealyn.
No, you're Shay. I'm Shealyn. What's wrong with you?
It's a day. It has been a day. Okay.